Hello guys, Nemox here, and today we are diving into What If Naruto Was an Uchiha Part 6. Before I start, remember to like and subscribe to my channel as this will motivate me and my brother to continue writing this story. And without further ado, let's get started. Just a recap, from Part 5 we ended with Shisui and Itachi promising Naruto and Sasuke to train them the next morning. Few minutes later, Naruto and Sasuke, after being promised to be trained by Shisui and Itachi tomorrow, decide that they should rest up extra well. Quickly entering the house, the two boys entered the kitchen to see the dinner table already set up. After scarfing down their share of food, they quickly go upstairs, took a shower, and went to bed, fantasizing what they would learn tomorrow. 5 a.m. in the morning the next day. Itachi, in his room enjoying his well-deserved sleep, gets woken up by Naruto and Sasuke jumping up and down on his bed. "Come on, big brother, it's time to train," Naruto shouts as he continues to pester Itachi. "Yeah, you promised you'd train us, now let's go," Sasuke added while poking Itachi's back. Itachi, having slept at 12 a.m. the last night, is really confused and tired. "What? You want to train now? It's 5 in the morning," Itachi complains as he attempts to adjust his eyes to the light. Once adjusted, Itachi sees the cute begging faces of Naruto and Sasuke and just couldn't resist their offer. Okay, I'll train you. But first, we need to eat breakfast. You can't train on an empty stomach," Itachi says as he gets out of bed. After hearing about having to eat breakfast, Naruto and Sasuke groan. "Aww, what about training?" Naruto complains. "Yeah, we're not Sasuke adds before being cut off by both his and Naruto's stomach growling. "Not hungry? Yeah, I totally believe you," Itachi replies sarcastically. "You two should go sit at a table, and I'll make breakfast." Naruto and Sasuke, sad that they must eat before training, follow Itachi to the kitchen and sit down while Itachi gathers ingredients for what he was about to cook. 15 minutes later. "Here you go," Itachi says as he hands over 2 bowls of ramen to Naruto and Sasuke, who are lying on the ground out of hunger. "Finally," Naruto and Sasuke say in unison, pulling the chairs back up and start scarfing down the food. "Hey, you too, eat slower. When you eat fast, it puts extra strain on your body and this will affect your training," warns Itachi as he slurps down another mouthful of ramen. This is delicious," Naruto says with a mouthful of ramen. It tastes just as good as mom's," Sasuke agrees. "Thank you, but remember to not talk while you have food in your mouth. It is bad manners, and you might choke," Itachi replies. "This is my personal recipe for ramen." Once they finish their breakfast, Naruto, Sasuke, and Itachi leave the house. Naruto and Sasuke, excited to train, rush in the direction of the Uchiha training grounds. "Whoa, hold on, I never said that's where we are going to train," Itachi says as Naruto and Sasuke get further away. "Wait, what? Are we training at the Uchiha training grounds?" asks Naruto. "Nope, we are training somewhere else. Now follow me," answers Itachi as he turns the other direction. Naruto and Sasuke, now confused and curious as to what they're going to learn and where, asks Itachi. "So, what are we going to learn today?" asks Naruto as he is holding Itachi's left hand while Sasuke is holding his right. "How to shoot a fireball?" Sasuke adds as he creates the motion of a fireball jutsu. "How to transform?" Naruto adds again as he intimidates Fukaku's elderly woman appearance. Nope, and nope. Today, you two are going to learn the art of shurikens," Itachi replies, making Sasuke and Naruto groan in disappointment. "Oh man, that's so lame. Anybody can throw a shuriken," Naruto complains as he kicks the ground. "And where are we going anyway? We have been walking forever," complains Naruto. "Well, Naruto, we are heading to the forest to train. And also, don't look down on shurikens. They can be very useful when you're out of chakra or when you're testing an opponent's abilities. On top of this shuriken technique I'm about to teach you isn't just any shuriken technique. It's a technique unique to the Uchihas," replies Itachi. "Wow, that's really cool," says Sasuke. "Yeah, now I totally want to learn this," adds Naruto. "Good. Now wait patiently until we get there," replies Itachi. Inside of the forest. After a quiet and calm stroll to the forest, Naruto and Sasuke, with all their pent-up energy, finally get to release it. "Big brother Itachi, watch this," says Naruto as he sloppily throws a rock, knocking off a branch from a tree. "See, big brother? I already know how to throw a shuriken," boasts Naruto. "Naruto, your throw right now can only be considered amateur for your age. First of all, throwing a rock is much easier than throwing a shuriken. The rock you just threw was round, which means throwing it in any way will be sufficient, while a shuriken on the other hand may be tilted when thrown. This leads to my second point on how shurikens, unlike rocks, can change directions depending on how you throw it. This change in trajectory can be done depending on the spin you put on the shuriken and how it's tilted when thrown. If the shuriken technique is mastered properly, you may even hit enemies behind an object, and this is what I'm going to teach you guys, explains Itachi. Now, before we start, observe this first demonstration, Itachi says, as he picks up his own rock and throws it at a branch, ricocheting off a dozen other branches, knocking off each one. Whoa! Naruto and Sasuke fantasize. You see, when you train your skills with shuriken or kunai, you're also training your precision and your eyesight. These attributes are extremely important when you become a shinobi. We will first start with rock throwing as it is much easier, Itachi adds. After this demonstration, Naruto and Sasuke no longer fooled around and started training under Itachi's instruction. For about 3 to 4 hours, the boys trained non-stop with Itachi by their sides, critiquing each and every move. By the end of these long hours of training, both Naruto and Sasuke could at least ricochet the rock 4 times, each with 100% accuracy. Okay, Naruto and Sasuke, time to take a break. This will mark the end of today's lesson. By next time, I expect both of you to be able to ricochet a rock at least 12 times, says Itachi. He then looks up into the trees and adds, Shisui, that should be enough observing. Now it's our time to train. Realizing that he has been exposed, Shisui felt no point in continuing to hide, and jumped off from the tree. I just didn't want to interfere with you guys training, replies Shisui. Wait, did Brother Itachi say it's time for him to train? Naruto asks Sasuke. Yeah, that's what I heard as well, answers Sasuke. Can we watch you train? Please? Begs both Naruto and Sasuke. I'm sorry, you can't. You kids might be hurt or get caught in crossfire. I've already trained with you for 4 hours. You kids need to head home, or Mom and Dad will be worried, answers Itachi. Aww, says both Naruto and Sasuke with a sad face. It's fine, Itachi. I'll make sure they don't get hurt. This can count as my part of training them, says Shisui. Yay! Senior Shisui is the best! Yells both Naruto and Sasuke. Itachi, hearing Shisui's offer, shows an unreadable face full of mixed emotion, then hesitantly agrees. Now that things are settled, let's start, says Shisui. Finishing the plans for the immediate future, our 4 Uchihas then commence the setup for the spar. After taking full precautions so Naruto and Sasuke won't be hurt, Shisui and Itachi get ready for the battle. They then both separate from each other, leaving about a 10-meter gap between them. After getting in a ready position, immediately the two activate their 3 Tomoe Sharingan. Naruto and Sasuke, this is our clan's unique ability, the Sharingan, reminds Shisui, having his face turned towards 2 children. Wow, that's so cool, replies both Naruto and Sasuke. In that fraction of a second, Itachi appears behind Shisui with his kunai ready for a fatal blow. Now, Shisui, just because you're tutoring my brothers doesn't mean that I won't take advantage of such a flaw, says Itachi in the middle of thrusting his kunai. In a quick body flicker, Shisui disappears from a spot and reappears somewhere safe. Oh, Itachi, I'm not called Shisui of the body flicker for nothing. Slow moves like that will never reach me, taunts Shisui. Huh, I'm just getting warmed up, replies Itachi, turning himself towards Shisui, then in a flash throws a dozen shurikens. Each shuriken Itachi threw were perfectly planned, with a few of them used as a ricochet platform for other shurikens. Shisui, unable to accurately predict the direction of the traveling shurikens, had to resort to deflecting each one with the kunai in his hand. After a wave of shurikens ended, a burning fireball came crashing towards him. Having spent most of his time deflecting the shurikens, Shisui had no time to dodge the incoming fireball. Under this predicament, Shisui was forced to fire a weak fireball of his own to weaken the incoming fireball's power. A cloud of smoke then covered Shisui's position. Big Brother is awesome! Shouted Sasuke in awe. Yeah, Big Brother's the best! Cheers Naruto, raising his fists in the air. Not yet, Itachi replies, standing in another ready position with a kunai in hand. Soon, a black silhouette can be seen from the smoke, and almost immediately, it disappeared, and a kunai can be seen by Itachi's neck. Good job, Itachi. This time, you actually ended up injuring me, compliments Shisui. But sadly, this performance won't be enough, adds Shisui, as he removes his kunai from Itachi's neck. I lost again, Itachi sulks. It's fine. This time you actually burned me to some degree, even if it was just small. You're getting better by the day, comforts Shisui, patting Itachi on the back. Naruto and Sasuke, having never seen their brother lose, were completely shocked. "What do you mean you lost again, big brother?" asks Sasuke in confusion. "Don't tell me you lost last time as well," asks Naruto. "No, Naruto, I didn't just lose last time. I lost all the time when practicing with Senior Shisui. He isn't known as the strongest of the young generation for nothing. Not only is Shisui the strongest Uchiha, he is also the strongest in the whole village within the younger generation," compliments Itachi, looking at Sasuke and Naruto with extremely shocked faces. "Oh, you don't need to put it that blankly. I'm not that good," Shisui says, looking a bit embarrassed. Itachi, looking back at Shisui with a smile, starts instructing Naruto and Sasuke to head home. After a few minutes of complaining to want to train more, the two kids finally give in and agree to head home. Before leaving, Itachi instructs the two boys to practice frequently as he will check in with them the following week. Understanding the power difference between themselves with Itachi and Shisui, Naruto and Sasuke head home with greater determination to train. A few minutes after Naruto and Sasuke left, Shisui says, "You know, Itachi, I'm really jealous of you, having such a loving family along with two bright younger siblings who look up to you so much. That's the family I've always wanted." "Yeah, I am one lucky person. I will do anything to protect those two. They are everything to me. And you, of course," Itachi replies. "Oh, well thanks," Shisui says, looking at Itachi with a joyful smile. "Now, let's start our real training," says Itachi. Back at the Uchiha compound, after yielding to Itachi's decision of returning home, Naruto and Sasuke leave the forest after witnessing that incredible spar. On their way back, the two training freaks start discussing every detail they saw from the spar and agree to mimic the moves when they train in the afternoon. After a timely walk back home, they finally arrive at the front door. Opening the door, the two boys saw Mikoto and Fugaku sitting beside a table, waiting patiently for them to come home. "Mom, Dad, we're sorry for being out too long," Sasuke apologizes, before Fugaku could even start chewing them out. "It's okay. Next time just tell us when you're going to train early in the morning," Fugaku answers. "So you're allowing us to train early?" asks Naruto. "It should be fine, as long as you guys don't leave the Uchiha compound, and make sure you get at least 10 hours of sleep every night," answers Fugaku. "Awesome!" shouts both Naruto and Sasuke. After hearing the awesome news, the two boys then leave upstairs to ready themselves for the afternoon training session. Changing into their shorts and t-shirts, the two boys then leave home for the Uchiha training ground. The rest of the day happened as normal, with the two boys training for most of the day and coming home for lunch and dinner. They slept at 8 p.m. that night, awaiting for tomorrow's awesome day of training. Bit more than 1 year later, Naruto and Sasuke would train every day for the past year, working on their jutsu taught by Fugaku and mastering the art of Shuriken taught by Itachi. Each week, they would have a check-in with their two instructors/family and fully complete their homework. They would also do physical conditioning at home to hone their muscles and their senses. As of now, they have reached the age of 8, which means they will start attending the civilian academy, and today is their first day. "Naruto, Sasuke, it's time to wake up," Mikoto yells from the kitchen. "If you don't, you'll be late for school." This reminder caught Naruto and Sasuke's attention, and swiftly, both of them left off their individual beds. "Wait, what? We're going to be late for school? Quick, Naruto, we need to prepare ourselves," yells Sasuke. "Yeah, I know," replies Naruto. After this exchange, they quickly changed out of their PJs and put on their actual clothing. While one of them was brushing their teeth, the other would pack his bag. When both of them finished doing their preparations, the two boys then quickly rushed out of the room and scarfed down their breakfast. "Hey, why are you in such a hurry?" Mikoto asks. We're going to be late for school?" Naruto answers. "Didn't you say that we're going to be late for school?" Yeah, I kind of said that so you two would wake up," Mikoto replies. "Wait, what? Why would you do that?" asks Sasuke. "Well, it was because if you two were to stay asleep any longer, the food would have gone cold. Anyway, I just want to ask if you guys want to go without lunch," Mikoto replies, holding up 2 bags. "Oh, thanks, we wouldn't want to go without lunch," Naruto says, grabbing both bags and handing one over to Sasuke. "Now, get going, or you will actually be late. Also, come home immediately after school. Is that understood?" asks Mikoto in a serious tone. "Yeah, okay, we will. Time to go. Bye-bye," Naruto says as he backs out of the house with Sasuke. "Come on, Sasuke, let's go. Race you there," Naruto adds as he starts running. "You're not gonna beat me," Sasuke says back as he charges towards Naruto. At the academy, So this is the academy, Naruto chokes out as he's out of breath, looking at the magnificently huge building. Yeah, this thing's huge, Sasuke replies, in the same state as Naruto. Well, don't you think it's time to go in? Naruto asks as he regains his posture. Yeah, Mom did say we would be late, so we should start looking for it, Sasuke answers. Yeah, Naruto nods. The two boys then both burst open the doors and rush into the main hallway. In the main hallway, the boys start looking for their classroom. After navigating through the long hallways for a few minutes, they finally found it. Naruto, over here! Here's our homeroom! Shouts Sasuke, pointing at room E5. Naruto and Sasuke, after searching for an annoying amount of time, rushed through the door, entering the class, right when the teacher was calling attendance. Naruto and Sasuke? Calls the teacher. Here, answers the two Uchihas. Okay, got it. So you are Uchiha Naruto, and you are Uchiha Sasuke, right? Asks a grown man at the front of the room. Yeah, and your name is? Sasuke starts, before drifting off main sentence. Call me Iruka-sensei, replies Iruka, with a bright smile. Now, why don't you both sit down and join the class? Got it, Naruto and Sasuke say simultaneously as they find their seats. For the rest of the day, Naruto and Sasuke will learn a few things like math, writing, and some brief history of the village. 3:30 outside of the academy. After school ended, Naruto and Sasuke rushed out the door, relieved that class was finally over. Ugh, that was so boring, Naruto groans. Yeah, but this is all the essentials to becoming a shinobi, right? Sasuke replies, trying to find the reason in his own voice. Whatever, let's head back home, Naruto says as he speeds up cause rain was starting to fall. Race you there! Hey, wait! This isn't fair! You have a head start again! Sasuke complains as he chases after Naruto. Back at the Uchiha compound. So, how was the academy? Mikoto asks as she opens the door for Naruto and Sasuke, who are both half drenched in rain. It was so boring, Naruto examines out loud. I could barely even stay awake, adds Naruto. Yeah, I thought the academy was about making you strong and teaching you super cool jutsu, Sasuke pipes in. Yes, it is boring, but these classes are essential. For example, if you don't pass this, you can never become a shinobi, Mikoto warns them. Yeah, whatever. I'm going to take a shower. I'm drenched, Naruto says as he heads up for the shower. I'm next, Sasuke adds, following Naruto upstairs. 30 minutes later. Phew, that was refreshing, Naruto sighs. Sasuke nods in agreement. Naruto, Sasuke, can you come over and help me with dinner? Mikoto asks the two kids. Okay, coming, Naruto and Sasuke say, running towards the kitchen to aid their mother at cooking. Thanks, you two. Usually Itachi would be home by now and we'd be making dinner together, but he was caught out on a mission this morning and has yet to come back. Thank God I have you two to help, Mikoto adds. Mikoto, with the help of Naruto and Sasuke, was able to quickly finish preparing dinner. As they finished setting up the table and were about to start eating, Fugaku came home and joined them. They were later joined by Itachi, who had finished his mission. After finishing dinner, they all brushed their teeth and went to sleep, concluding Naruto and Sasuke's first day at the academy. And this, guys, is where I'm going to end What If Naruto Wasn't an Uchiha Part 6. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel and share this story with your friends so they may experience it as well. The next part should be coming somewhere around next Saturday. If you guys have any questions, remember to write it down in the comment section below and I will try to answer them as soon as possible. This will conclude this week's video, so until next time, see ya!